together. What's that? Still in control. Just. What's that?
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
I have such a headache. That might be worth a look.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
I think that's what they call a monopoly.
You're such a scaredy cat.
It's a racket, is what it is.
I've packed bags for myself and the kids.
This is front page material. Aren't you... I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Boulders Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? I'm here looking for my next angle. It's all the same. Oppression, famine. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this? You came seeking safety in a city under siege. The threat must be dire indeed. Though, from what I hear, you've little to fear from the Absolute. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that? Defying the gods themselves. I had no idea. Taking out one of the Absolute's generals was no mean feat. You must feel confident for the battles ahead. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack? Gortash, maybe. You'll find me much harder to kill.
I see how you slither close. You think you're... Oh, do not worry, Slaughterkin.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
What do you want? We've got enough mouths to feed.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Your name? I'm doing the questioning. Last time. Name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Not just yet. State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressed. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise, the Watchers.
You are... You're peaceful...
Locked up in Worm's Rock.
What are you doing? We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
Deafening silence. Did Winky speak? How, Malapert? Must thou stareth so? Nay, sir, hides within me. I call myself Marvin. Unfortunate, nay, ineluctable. Perchance thou wisheth to escape the confines of this prison. Answer me true, and I shall teleport thee to safety. Answer me false, and I shall teleport thee near the guards. We beginneth. I fly. I am clothed and claddened all in black, and flee the light. Yet apart, I wouldst be known. Marvelous deduction. A shadow, forsooth. I am battered, but never did bow. Mine coronet bears the blunt of endless blades, but I can never move. I never did sweat, even when the summertide sun didst fully heateth mine brow. Name me. Alas, thou speaketh nay sooth to me. An anvil. Thy freedom is yours, thy safety is none. Hanan!
The guard prepares to attack. Few...
Breathe deep and move. What now?
Concentrate.
Mine is the advantage.
You Grunt Page Imperial, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him.
The name's Lens. Reporter with... You don't... It won't take... So, you've arrived at Baldur's... You must have some plans once you... Don't...
You...
Oh. She's toying with me. What does she want?
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugee... Or do you have the... Right, your name? Last time.
Well...
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connected.
I am...
State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still. The upstanding citizens have no reason to fear.
Behind the what your party know the Watchers.
You are... Halt!
The parasite reels in your skull. Something within the Steel Watcher tugs at your mind. A shadow.
Apologies.
Don't waste a step.
Unleash me.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
I'll handle that one later.
On.
The Duke Grunt Page material, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please, if he could just...
We have the Duke's full support.
That'll make a great headline.
For the good of the people. Our.
Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged. This is front page material.
Still unsolved. City Watch under scrutiny.
That'll make a great headline.
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
But we want clear from our...
Fascinating.
There's nowhere else to go. Please.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, then go back.
There must be something. Outraged.
Halt! By order, then go back. Halt! By order, then go.
Take it somewhere else.
Heartless bastards. If they just...
No refugees. It is decreed. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city.
Understand.
Sir! We can't let...
No refugees. It is decreed. Right. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection.
State your business. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the watch, your party's prior, it knows that the Watchers...
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly. Your peaceful...
Locked up in Worm's Rock.
That are doing. We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
Deafening silence. How, Malapert? Must thou stareth so?
You can't fathom how this skull could be made to talk.
Nay, I call my unfortunate. Answer me true, and I shall teleport thee to safety. Answer me false, and I shall teleport thee near the gods. I am clothed and I never did sweat. Is't thy will to forsake this decrepit cell? Hence with it.
What's hiding here?
Your command.
Time to push my luck again. Can't risk being in open view. Another step forward.
On your command.
Take two.
Onward.
Can't give up. I'm ready.
Yes.
reporting.
Blood? No, never mind. No one stopped me yet.
If it is for the best.
There's no time to waste.
Which way to the nearest library?
Who's next?
Let's get on with it.
I applaud your taste.
Let's move. What now? Ash and meat.
He's too... You might as well lock the cell. You're too late. It's over. You don't get it. We lost. I came seeking allies to our cause. Empty as a stare. He's spoken. I'll be executed. You might have unlocked my cell, but there's no escape from this place. When the people need... No more sulking. Lead me from... I'll seek out my connections. When the city street... Well done.
What do you want? You're the one pestering old men in cages. Now scram with...
Get in and out.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Let's rehearse this one more
Triumph after triumph. You have excelled in base villainy. For she who fights with monsters should look to it that she herself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. You have reached the time of majority, and you shall come into your birthright. But another seeks to disinherit you. Do not let her be your death. Your father loves you. You have already made us so proud. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your line. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
Memories flood back, snatches, years. You with them. All is greater than you could have dreamed. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion. The cruelty of the Slayer leaps around within. You are not the last of your name. There is another. Dear sister must die by your hand. And your heart pine today is a...
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Broke down the door.
Oh, I can't believe he glazed that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
In trouble. Inside.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Now's not the time for wandering. You can explore once I'm out of Worm's Rock. Fine.
Throw us in jail.
Ready?
Lord Gortash has been...
The Watcher's present.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate.
my city. Allow me to...
Tash knows we're on our way. Kind of him to open the door for us, at least.
All we can do is be patient.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't let it glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
This is far enough. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. When the flames roar, I will try. You won't fight.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Please make your... Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. Crawling back from her bloody disgrace, it's my favorite assassin. Gods, you're a sight for sore eyes. Orin told me she made a fool of you, but I should have known you wouldn't go down that easy. Then she didn't lie. The past is lost to you. Let me clear up some mysteries then. We share so much history. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors, and we understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruled. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merc. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. All out of fear of the Absolute. It was all going... But she... When Keth... you know, the quake... Next, a bleak prospect. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. Ousting with Keth... She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Her assassins hunt... If Orin... I can't let... So I turn to the Scion of Baal. You are his dear lady. He created you to rule. Furthermore, Thormstone...
Yeah, but first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say?
I can detect no...
He wants what we want. Orin dead, and the Elder Brain subjugated. An alliance would serve us well.
I am... You and I... Orin's. They floundered. We would... I tolerated Orin. But I liked you. Who I...
A doppelganger.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly. Or before you do, come and witness. Then... Distinguished dukes.
Enver Gortash.
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
I'm not sure I believe her. Does it really matter? Meaning? Meaning that in the games of generals and dukes,
You're good to...
Get the edge off.
How about we settle on the Gondians and invented them?
Now here's some... Stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? Everything I'll be sure.
I'd recommend 2 doses.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe.
Greet. How may I be of service?
In your name.
What's next?
Ah, an excellent choice.
Greetings, sir. How may I be of service? Short Father, bless you.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
The Gondians and Gortash invented them.
Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Don't give me trouble now.
Slow down, sweetie. Breath for me.
Every substance has been tried and tested.
Besides, our pantry is full.
God, what if there's food shortages? Rationing! We can't leave anything to chance.
Oh, say.
The rest is caress isn't just
It'll make you feel better. It's done so far.
15 low cities.
And the other person with you, they enjoyed it.
If you are in need...
Rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
If you had any bargaining chips, they've all rather floated off into the astral plane.
You must hear me, devil. I will...
There is only one...
You must help me, Raphael.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may... And unlike you, they...
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door. Not yet. But to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your... The Illithid can't hear us. Oh, come. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me, and at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to... You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that I can give you the means to break him free. I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No, Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive, and it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both...
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
I won't... If you see
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. And it's concerning. Do you have any idea what it was? Raphael. Of course. I should have known the stench of it. And what did he want with you? How interesting. And what did he want in return for this knowledge?
You feel that its thoughts...
You're telling them. Good. The devil. I doubt this will be... I trust without my protection.
Better to make drink. Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick. Ah, you're lucky, sister.
You're welcome if you have the coin. This way. We have a room upstairs.
You have the key to my heart in that.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it later.
You don't have to think about
I want to give it a good rumple.
Just have such a headache. I wish I could.
I'm not going inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through my lands. You paid for sex. You came. I'm so pleased. You can never tell who's going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next? Well, I should admit to you first that I'm not capable of being as extreme as some might expect. What about you? Thanks for confiding. A tender touch, some sensory stimulation. Then,
in the darkness, you can feel hands moving over your body, touching, squeezing, caressing.
your body is such a treat. I'm so glad you chose to share it with me. So glad we have this time together.
Her hands slip under your clothes, running down your chest, your stomach, between your legs. You drag your tongue in a winding line from beneath her earlobe down along her collarbone.
Thank you. Thank you.
You hold her so tightly, enveloping her in your arms. Her heart starts to flutter faster, like that of a small animal. You're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long enough. By the end, you felt like you were floating in the dark, utterly at peace.